Oh, wow. When I was a kid, we had a mat just like that in front of the front door. Plastic. Plastic green mat with plastic daisies. Nice. What's this place? Activate exploration database. What's that? King Crag. Miss Penelope Chase, Destiny Chow, Argyle, Harmon Shirley. I don't know who any of these people are. Who's King Crag? Good old Craggy, King of Rockopolis. Ooh, Rockopolis sounds like fun. Is it like the Hard Rock Cafe?
You're listening to Galaxy News Radio.
He offered Argyle and me
your host,
shelter back in the summer of
Reno.
48. Unfortunately, there was a little incident with his daughter and we were exiled.
Until next time, this is Three Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts.
Alright, let's turn that off. Oh, look! They've got 3 garden gnomes. Oh, I quite admire their garden gnome display. That's a nice garden gnome display. I wish mine looked that nice. There's another hula doll. Can't take it, though. Alright, now we've turned that off. Let's continue reading. Okay, King Crag. Blah, blah, blah. Incident with his daughter. We sought shelter again a couple years later, but Craggy didn't take too kindly to us luring the slavers into his hidden underground city. That was the last time I ever saw Argyle, right after he saved my hide for the 100th time. Miss Penelope Chase. Two-timing bitch. She got what she deserved. Destiny Chow. My dearest Destiny. Harlot par excellence and the proprietor of the Blue Destiny brothel. Ooh. One of the loveliest women I've ever had the pleasure to pleasure. Oh, that's delightful. Sadly, she died from cholera in the summer of 49, an event that closed down the brothel forever. Oh, that is sad. They have cholera in the wasteland? Argyle, the best manservant a guy could ask for. Tough, loyal, and a hell of a good friend, even if he did smell like a bag of rotten meat. But what's a ghoul gonna do? The last time I saw Argyle was in Rockopolis, decades ago. I know he's still out there somewhere. Harmon Shirley. Slave leader and psychotic cannibal, circa 2250. See entry on Paradise Falls. Okay. Paradise Falls, Rockopolis, Blue Destiny brothel, Underworld, Megaton. Alright. Paradise Falls. I haven't been there yet. The most dangerous dump in the capital wasteland. The slavers there would have bought and sold anything with a pulse. They still will, from what I hear. Back in my day, they were more disorganized, though. Their leader was a guy named Harmon Shirley, a psychotic son of a bitch who was rumored to eat the slaves he couldn't sell. Ooh. Rockopolis was an underground city, not a bad accomplishment, all things considered, but their leader, King Crag, became too isolationist for his own good. Okay, so I accidentally led the slavers there, and those bastards cleaned the place out. It was an honest mistake. Blue Destiny brothel. The best damn whorehouse in the capital wasteland. Strong booze and soft women. It shut down in the summer of 49 when most of the ladies died from a cholera outbreak. Underworld, City of the Dead, or Undead, as some would believe. Underworld was and is a settlement of ghouls, established in an old art exhibit in the Museum of American History. Argyle and I used to go there quite a bit. I was even voted honorary ghoul back in 51. I really should go back and visit sometime. This guy doesn't sound half bad. Do we get to meet him? Who is this? Megaton is a town built around an undetonated atomic bomb, my kind of place. Megaton is pretty well fortified now, but back in my day it was even more ramshackle. Great place to grab a drink or abroad. I hear Moriarty even has his own place now. Guess that shouldn't surprise me. That guy had been playing the angles since the day he ended up in this country as a kid. Is that an explanation for why he's got an Irish accent? Well, how did he cross the ocean? Alright, pests. Mirelurks, Feroghouls, Radscorps, Yogwai, Rubber Brains. Alright. Mirelurks are goddamn walking crabs. Tough to kill, pretty delicious afterwards. The outer carapace is hell to penetrate. though. Good thing their face isn't armored, and Argyle had such a good right jab. Feral ghouls. Ghouls gone bad. Their brains had rotted through so much they lost the ability to think straight. Argyle and I fought these hapless zombie bastards more times than I can count. I think he actually liked killing them, saw it as some sort of revenge against God for his own situation or something. Rad Scorps. I've been a lot of places in my day, and everywhere you'd find those damned Rad Scorps. Rumor was they descended from Emperor Scorpions, which you could find in pretty much any pet store in the country when bombs fell. I guess that explains their population. Yaoguai. Bears, or the Capital Wasteland's equivalent anyway. You're not going to find one of these babies balancing on a big rubber ball, though, I can tell you that much. They're vicious as they come. Razor-sharp claws, razor-sharp teeth, nasty, nasty temperament. Yeah, I've met a few. Can confirm. Robo-brains. I have to admit, I've always been fascinated by these things. Such an ingenious creation, a robot powered by a brain and a sexy dame's voice. Of course, I always had to wonder, were they human brains? Were they actually the brains of sexy dames? Or is it all monkey brains and recordings? Anyway, I got hit by one of their mind blasts once. Hell of a headache for 3 days. Alright. That's pretty cool. That was a very useful, interesting terminal. Who lives here? Roller skates? Dashwood. Oh, is his name Daring Dashwood? Of course it is. I want to meet Daring Dashwood. Hello there.
Hey. Welcome to Boutique La Chic. I'm Lydia Montenegro, proprietor. Here you'll find only the best, with a price tag you can boast about to your friends.
Okay. This is a store?
You wouldn't know true value if it slapped you in the face.
Okay. Man, she's rude. You afraid of ghouls trying to get into the tower? What's it like living here? I'd like to do business with you.
My boutique has many unique items for the discerning customer.
Your boutique has a whole bunch of junk, lady. You can talk it up all you like, but it's just a bunch of junk. It's the same junk I can get anywhere. In Megaton, or the Underworld, or anywhere. Oh, there's another garden gnome. I'll buy it. It's only one cap. Ooh, schematics for a dart gun. Alright, I'll buy those too. Okay, thank you.
It's been a pleasure doing business.
Are you afraid of the ghouls?
If they got in here, they'd get their filth over everything. You can smell them a mile away. I hope they come back and get killed by security. Tenpenny is a classy place. Just look at me. Look at my shop. Can't find top shelf class like that anywhere else.
Actually, I can. I can find it anywhere else in the wasteland. Good thing the tower was structurally sound after the war. This place feels like more like a prison. Yeah, good thing it was still structurally sound after the war.
Indeed. Though Tenpenny has put a lot of work into restoring it, and he's hired security to keep us safe. But they seem to be having some trouble with a pack of ghouls living in the tunnels nearby. Don't suppose you've encountered many ghouls on your travels?
Oh, I've encountered a few. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty good friends with this guy named Gob over at Moriarty's in Megaton, and I've got this adopted ghoul dad here, Sharon. He's from Underworld. Underworld's full of ghouls. I hang out with them all the time. I could kill a ghoul if I had to. No. When I see a ghoul in the distance, I turn around and go the other way. Ghouls are alright.
What? Have you lost your mind?
Alright, so what's the deal with Alistair Tenpenny?
He stays in his penthouse suite most of the time. So long as we pay the rent, he lets us live here.
Okay.
Pleasant day to you, dear.
Okay, bye. But how do you actually make money, though? I mean, do people come in from outside and shop here? Or do you just sell to the people who live here?
Ah, hello.
Oh, this lady's just gonna lay here in the hallway. Well, let's move her back into her shop.
Irving's always on that damn computer, typing away in his stupid.
Put her in the corner there, behind the
I wish I
screen.
knew about computers. I don't
Hi
know.
there.
Hey there. Welcome to New Urban Apparel. I carry the finest in pre-war clothes. Hurry up, let's get you out of those old rags and into something fabulous.
You got a problem with the way I dress?
Fine. Keep wearing that trashy outfit. I don't care. You probably couldn't afford to upgrade your look anyway. I could have made you fabulous. I only carry the finest garments.
You carry the same damn crap that they have anywhere in the wasteland, dude.
Bye-bye. Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Okay, sorry. I put her body in the wrong
And
shot.
how are you this fine day? Dear, I live in Tenpenny Tower. I'm at the top of the world.
At least by example. But thank you anyway.
Oh, I guess we could put her in here on the pool table.
Hello.
How's that manifesto of yours coming along, comrade? Well, comrade,
Just
my
drop her in the
computer
bushes
keeps
there.
breaking, and I have to start over each day. Not to worry, though. I've got it practically memorized by now. I'm sorry to hear that, Irving. Maybe I should take a look at your computer sometime. I think I'll go scrounge up a little
Oh,
something to
there's
eat.
Daring Dashwood.
Evening.
Yes? Herbert Dashwood. Damn glad to meet you. Call me Daring. Everyone else does.
Okay. Shouldn't you be napping or something? Daring. Bet you had to earn that nickname, huh?
Maybe you've heard the GNR radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood? That's about me, you know. Based on my, earlier days. I even had a ghoul manservant. Let me ask you, you ever met a ghoul before?
I guess no one can see the 6'8" ghoul standing behind me. Sure, I've met ghouls. They're just people trying to get by.
Ah, you've already learned some wisdom in your youth. Congratulations.
You mentioned something about GNR?
Haven't you ever heard the radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood? That guy at the radio station put it together a few years ago. He did it in the style of those shows they had before the war. Came out pretty well. And it's all true. Rockopolis, Miss Chase, all of it. Of course, they do portray me as a bit of a chump. Argyle may have saved my hide more than once, but I had my moments. Ah, those were the days.
Tell me about Argyle.
Argyle was my manservant. Ah, but that's really just a fancy word for the guy who saves my sorry skin on a regular occasion. He was a ghoul, you see. Been around since before the war. We met when I stole his girlfriend back in '41. We'd been best friends ever since. We got separated a long time ago and never reunited. If you find Argyle out there somewhere, you be sure and tell me, okay?
Okay. I bet you know some things about these ghouls.
Some ghouls moved into the nearby metro tunnel. There's a bunch of the so-called feral ghouls in there, but a handful seem the sociable type. I've tried explaining to my fellow tenants that not all ghouls are monsters, but they don't seem to care. The intelligent ones should stay away from our trigger-happy protectors. If there are enough feral ones, though, they could overwhelm security.
Okay. This guy is much more reasonable. He's worried about the feral ghouls, not the sociable ghouls. So maybe I could take care of the ghoul situation?
Aha! An adventurous soul like myself. If I wasn't retired, I might come with you myself.
So what's it like living here, daring Dashwood?
Well, until recently, the only danger you ever faced in this fine establishment was bumping into all the bloated egos floating around. But now there's a group of ghouls nearby. I've tried explaining that they don't all want to eat you, though some do, of course. Problem is, it's hard to tell which is which. Chief Gustavo has initiated a shoot first and ask later policy. If they're smart, they'll stay away.
Alrighty, I guess that's all we have to talk about.
Go make a name for yourself.
Good to see you.
I wanted to ask him where Rockopolis is. I want to go hang out in Rockopolis. All right. Well, the only place to go
Welcome
is
to Tenpenny Tower.
up. So let's go up to meet Mr. Tenpenny. All right, here we go. Penthouse Suites.